Hello guys. Today I'm gonna be coaching this guy. I believe he's either Plow or Diamond. I think he's a I'm not too sure, but I guess we'll find out here pretty quickly. So I'm gonna go and call him and we'll figure it out. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing well.
That is very good. I can't remember what agency you play. Can you remind me?
Hey. So recently I've been playing a little bit of Phil, but I main Jett. So
Okay. Um, so what would you flex to other than Jett if Jett gets taken?
Breach or Astra usually.
Okay. Those are interesting picks actually. Those are definitely not bad agents, especially Astra, but I always tell people to pick like a second agent in their role. So, are you plat or diamond, by the way? I think you're diamond, right?
Diamond. Yeah,
Okay.
diamond.
What's your
Well,
peak?
peak is D1 like 80 RR, but
Okay.
it's been rough recently and I've dropped out of diamond like 3 or 4 times, but I always make it back. So
Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, you ever consider playing like Reyna?
yeah, I play her on my Smurf. I don't really like Reyna as much because she's harder to take space. I feel like whenever I play Reyna on my main, I kind of just run on site with my blind, and then I just get one tapped.
So
So,
you
but
so you like playing like Breach or Astra and then not necessarily entering?
right, I think it depends on who I'm playing with and the team that I'm with. If they know how to like take the space with me, obviously I don't know this in like character select, but if they know how to like take the space with me, then Reyna's super good. But um, in solo queue, it's not always that easy, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
so
So.
the thing that a lot of people miss about Reyna is like flashing can be kind of difficult because it's a very unique flash, but her flash is very good.
Hmm.
So, I'm guessing you say you flash around a site and you die. You can do a lot of stuff with Flash that you might not be like imagining. So I'm not saying you have to play Reyna, but I'm saying maybe you could try Reyna again because if you're really good at Jett, then you're probably gonna be really good at Reyna. It's just a matter of figuring out a couple things to unlock that potential. Because Reyna is one of the best agents for solo queue, I think. But
Yeah.
um, obviously really high rank because Astra is really good as well. So it's up to you. But yeah, I was gonna say you can flash, and whenever you flash, basically you can use it like a sort of like a fake. I like to do this thing where if I'm in like a 1v X or 1v whatever, I'll like flash somewhere to make the impression that I'm somewhere else. So like for example, if I'm in hookah and bind, I could flash through the wall and long to make them think that I'm long, and then I catch someone off guard. That's just one example though of how you can use your flash. But yeah, so I guess you could play Jett for us then, since would you consider yourself like a one trick, or do you sometimes just like do you always try to hard luck Jett?
Well, I've that's what I did to get to Diamond. She's like the only champion I really or character I really played to Diamond, but I've realized that there are other good Jets out there too,
Yeah.
and I don't really trust like people pick Brim on Breeze. Why? Like
Hmm.
he's so bad at big maps, and I would just prefer to play Astra when I know that uh, I trust
Across the map.
myself
Yeah.
rather than a random to do
Smoke.
big brain plays with like the suck and the stuns and
Okay.
smokes and stuff. So
Yeah.
that's what I that's how I look at it.
Yeah.
I would still rather play Jett because uh, I feel like my aim is it's not like godlike, but it's better than I feel like diamond sometimes.
Yeah, it
So
sounds like you have a like I don't know, usually whenever I picture someone that plays one character a lot, I imagine there are other like characters that they play not as good. So would you consider your Astra like a step like even just a slight step down from how good your Jett is or like as well as whatever other agent you play? I can't remember what you said.
let me
Astra
look at
and
my match history.
you can start
So I've
screen sharing
been
by the way if you want.
okay. Do that.
But yeah, uh
Let me know if you can't see it.
I got it.
Okay. So when I play Phil, I generally will pick a character that I know is good on that map. Um, so it's not always just Astra. Like I'm on Breeze here. No one else is picking Viper, and the team's like,
Scroll
"Hey,
down a little bit.
anyone play Viper?" Oh, those are DMs.
Okay. Okay. So I see a really good breach game. So that gives me an idea that uh that you're probably pretty even. As long as you have a good feeling of like what you're doing on Breach and Astra, then those are fine backups. I just personally like having two agents in the same role. So it's just an idea to maybe pick up a different duelist, but
Let me get tracker.gg because I do a lot of Deagle DMs,
yeah.
so I warm up. Get this over here on this screen. Man. Also, I play very. What is happening? I play very differently than other people. I have like my keyboard and mouse are on the other side of my monitor, so typing is very difficult.
How do you mean like behind your monitor?
Yeah,
Oh, that's interesting.
like my Valorant, my monitor is in my face.
Oh, I see. I know. No, I definitely know some pros play like that, like really really close to their monitor.
What's
So
happening? Yeah,
how big is your monitor? 27 inches?
I think so. It's
Okay.
165 hertz. This obviously isn't updated, but if I just look at competitive games,
Um, can you go to like where I can see your agents only?
yeah,
I can't remember where that is. Yeah. Okay. Um, where's your breach? So looks like you
it's
actually
right
play a
here.
lot of chamber. Chamber
Mm-hmm.
Killjoy. Okay.
I thought he would be my. So I played a lot of CS:GO. I hit like LEM, being like primarily an opper in CS:GO. I don't know if you know anything about CS:GO.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, so I hit LEM, being primarily an opper in CS:GO. So I figured Jett is obviously gonna be my main character because she's an opping character, and then Chamber would be really good too. But Chamber, in my opinion, depending on your team, really sucks on attack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And unless you're willing to do like super hyper aggressive like TPs and you're really good at it, then he's not super great on attack, and you can't really do much on attack, but like hold flank. And so my chamber games, they're really good on defense because he's really good on defense, but his attack, I don't know if I'm just playing it incorrectly or
So
if he sucks on attack.
do
So
you op on Jet a lot?
um, I
Or
do
you,
both.
okay. So one thing I noticed here is that the your win rate on the characters, well, one, you haven't played as much Astra as I thought you had, but so it looks like you really play a lot of like Jet Chamber. One thing I noticed is your highest win rates are, I mean, obviously, you don't have a whole lot of games on Reyna, but your highest win rates are on Jet and Reyna. So that gives me an idea that you're definitely your playstyle probably appeals a little more to like aggressive sort of
Mm-hmm.
playstyle and like a duelist playstyle. So I don't know. The chamber games might be unlucky, but that is a little bit of a lower win rate. You definitely can play chamber on attack. It just takes it's a little different than like Jet, but I really like chamber. So um,
Yeah, I like him too, but I don't know.
yeah. So
I have not
basically,
been lucky with him, I guess.
yeah,
Like,
basically,
I don't know if I can look at these games, but I'll have games where I drop almost a 30 and then still lose that game. So,
yeah, it happens. Basically, it's just up to you for all you want to play, but I would suggest playing a little more Reyna or maybe even a different thing, and then having chamber or Astra Breach as your third in line. Just because I think from this, but I guess we'll take a look at how you actually play.
mhm.
Do you want to go ahead and start a game, or you want to do like a
Yeah,
deathmatch?
yeah, I can do either one. I did. That's what I was doing. I was just warming up. So,
Okay, you can go ahead and hop in then. Why not? So you have any initial questions for me or anything outside of those?
I don't think so. I think I just really need someone to look at my gameplay and tell me. So I know there are a couple things that I do very poorly, but it's because of my like style of play. So I'm very aggressive on just about everything I do. Um, and I know that there are times where I could just fall back and just retake with the team,
Yeah, I have the same
but
problem.
yeah.
And it's kind of it's yeah, there's like a couple rules of thumb you can do to help yourself with that. Like, obviously it matters less if it's like a 5v1, but that doesn't mean you should just, you know, the only time you should really be hunting down an enemy is if they're saving a weapon, like an op, or just saving in general. Because then, if you're pushing in that scenario, you're probably going to be winning the round anyway because the spike's going to explode. So if you die, it's worth it. But if because you want to get the economy advantage. But if it's like a 2v1 and you're taking a one-on-one with someone, it's very dangerous. So because if you lose, then it's a 1v1, and then more than likely they have a good chance of winning, and you'll just lose. But yeah, I'll take a look for sure. This is a good map too.
Yeah, it is. I like this map.
So on this map, on defense, I usually play in hookah to start, and I usually ask a teammate to double up with me, but that's just one of many plays you can make. One thing I'll be looking for is seeing if you rotate around a lot in Jett, because rotating around a lot's pretty important to make sure you. It's
Like
just going to be
changing your angles or like rotating sights.
like rotating sights and angles. So like where you play from, how you peek
Oh, okay.
enemies.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, because that's like being
You never
unpredictable
want
is
to play the
important.
same one. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can ask someone to come hookah if you want. Try this play. What do you usually buy here?
Usually, if my DMs go super well, Deagle, but they didn't go super well. But
You could go if you're gonna play
can you
hookah.
come?
Honestly,
Can you come flash this breach?
I wouldn't peek because you're gonna get
Uh,
razor boombotted. Ask him to shoot the boombot and buy
Or
frenzy or light armor for
actually,
this.
can you just shoot the boombot when it comes?
This is weird. Uh, yeah, okay, there you go. If he's gonna peek, you can. I would just chill. Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, you didn't. Basically, you probably would have got like two or three there. If you didn't shoot the boombot. But
Mm,
yeah, this requires a little bit of trigger discipline. I think maybe you thought that the boombot was gonna get you. You team got it though.
yeah.
Basically, sorry, I probably should explain it a little better. The idea is to like have your teammate play on the other side and then you play in that side so that because usually if the team kills one person in hookah, there's a very low chance they'll expect a second. So they'll just run in with their facing outside hookah and they won't clear that corner that you're in.
Gotcha.
But you guys
So
got it, so they're probably gonna go
should
A
I
by the way.
play? Should I play Ghost or should I play
In that scenario, I'd have bought a
Shorty? I
frenzy.
assume.
Shorty's
Okay,
skip really
Frenzy.
good too. Yeah. They're both fine. Classic with armor is also good. So I would buy smokes here, but that's okay. Good chance you can keep holding this.
I don't know why I moved.
Yeah, you keep holding it. Looks like there was one long. Nice shot. You can walk up and hold long now. Or your breach has it actually. Nice. There was one A. I like this. I like that. Okay, good job. Now you can go A. I think they're gonna go like a hard A. Because they went B, then they spread out and now they probably want to try an A push.
How do you make this jump? I've been trying, and I've tried for a long time, but I can't really make it. I don't know why.
Crouch, crouch. You crouch. Um you can peek from short or shower. You have
I
to do
can't
that.
hear you over these guys. Hold on.
You have to do that jump from somewhere else, by the way. I don't know if you probably make it from there, but I don't usually do it like that. They're definitely gonna try to come A here. Oh, never mind. They might come back to your breach. Uh, you can hold. They're gonna probably go elbow, so. I can't hear the game. If you hear them, you could ask your team to rotate.
You guys should rotate. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. It's weird that they went there, but that's how it is, I guess. So I can show you another spot for B long if you want. A really good spot.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like they're gonna come A soon. Yeah, Jet's all about predicting where they're gonna go and just continue to do that throughout defense.
I definitely prefer attack as Jett, so Unless I'm winning and then can like afford an op without like inting my economy away. So
That's actually really good because defense is, I think, much easier. So once you master defense, you'll be really good. So you see the little platform there in long? Actually,
right here
you might
or
wanna,
right here.
yeah, right there. If he's gonna up long, go in hookah. Oh, okay. Uh, I would play in hookah. I'll show you. It's hard.
Are you
Hard
talking
to.
about like? I think I know the angle you're talking about.
Yeah, in hookah, or you can peek out of hookah. Uh, this is kind of an awkward angle to hold from because you can get peeks from long.
I don't think.
Yeah, I think you
Yeah,
guys
I think they're going A.
both A. Nice. So if they know that your sage has been walling shower, ask your sage not to wall, and then you can peek shower with up.
Are
Yeah,
you just gonna wall shower every round, Sage, or can I peek it?
yeah. Then you could just peek shower like normal, and if they think that it's being walled, then they might just run up with their knife even. So the Reyna, that is. Usually only one person goes shower on attack, or none.
There's one there. I think. Maybe I'm just hearing my teammates.
You can go a little far. Could be close. Could be one shower, or yeah, shower if you did hear something. Maybe, I don't know. Nice. I like how you're peeking that stuff. Good job. So now you can go, you wanna op outside of hookah and dash back into hookah?
Yeah.
So I think you know the angle I'm talking about, like in hookah?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'll point it out right here. I think.
Yeah, so you op from backside, but I think these two angles are a little bit better for if you have good aim. Yeah, this spot right here, this is like the best spot to op from if you want to be too aggressive or too passive. But you can peek because I think your aim's actually quite decent. How you peek is good too. You can buy a shorty or just a pistol.
I'm gonna jump peek this breach.
Wow, that's okay though. But
Didn't get the dash off.
it looks like he did, but it just pinged off maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good though. Um, that's why doing a peek like that's kind of risky, but also
Mhm.
it can be really good because usually they won't one tap you like that, or some of the time they won't.
Well, I like doing the more aggressive plays because I like to make it easier for my team to win, I guess.
I mean, your aim is good, so you should go for the aggressive plays sometime, especially with knives. Let's see you pop knives next round, maybe.
I
Maybe,
think with knives, I might play long with them.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was really gonna tell you to push that long. Um,
I was gonna jump on that box.
oh, like outside of long,
Mhm.
towards site.
Like right
I would,
here.
yeah, I would sit in garden, and if you don't hear them pushing, I would just push, honestly.
Gotcha.
It seems like you like to take a little passive of angles, which is fine, but I think, like I said, with your aim, you don't need to take that passive of fights. That
Right.
doesn't mean you should always play super aggressive and like push everything, but because I know that's
I
something you
can
said
drop.
as well. Here you can buy some gun or just a pistol, but
I have too
I
much money
wouldn't
and
I
no one's
wouldn't
asking
buy
for
that.
drops.
Yeah.
No?
You can. If you're not gonna buy your sage, yeah, you can. That's fine. And then play close left. Yeah, you can just follow your raise now.
Mm,
Wow, that's
Right.
unfortunate.
Unlucky timing.
Um, okay, so these guys are just going everywhere. So I don't know. I think these guys are just kind of tilted or something. But what I like to do in this case, what is
I
happening?
can agree with that. These guys are very tilted.
What you can do is you can just go shower with like a Vandal or Phantom, whatever you choose, and you can just flank behind them. And if you kill one, you can just fall back. But if you don't see anyone, you can just flank short because these guys are everywhere, literally
What is
everywhere.
happening? They're not even like defaulting correctly.
No, they don't have one shower. They have like
They're kind of just inting.
two or three long. Unfortunately, you died with knives though. Yeah, tell your sage not to wall yet and go for that play.
I have the money to op.
I don't know, I don't think opping in this scenario is great because we know that they're not all pushing one site, so it's kind of like yeah, you
Right.
might get a kill, you might get two, but I think playing aggressive here is good. So get ready for Razor Reyna to be here, but if they're not there, then you could just flank behind short. Yeah, you can push.
They're hard going to be apparently.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, this is fine. One might be here. You get TP.
That's what I was just thinking.
You can walk through it. Get a smoke. Go long. Smoke it and then go long maybe. Like walk long. Give time for your omen. One's probably gonna be garden or something. Get your gun out. Oh, you saw one. Nice. He was hook. Nice. Okay, wow. Yeah, that's
Good
something I've
shit on me.
noticed like two or three times. You walk with your knife out. I had that habit once in the past as well, but if you're walking, it really doesn't matter. 'Cause your speed's the same, so you might as well just have your gun out. I'll do the shower play again
Okay.
and just walk out like off rip. Good job though. You see, like a lot of people would have just pushed hookah there and died, but since you went long, that guy literally didn't even expect. He was just looking into sight.
Right.
Free kill.
I think they expected me hookah too, so
Yeah, 'cause if you throw that smoke and then you just walk away, it's kind of like Jetsuka, Jetsuka, but you're actually not.
Viper walls, eh?
Get ready for someone to pee here, I think. They have Razor as well. You can just walk up, yeah. One might come here late though. And keep walking. Very low chance they'll be there to the left.
They're in you.
Yeah. You know Chamber lurks short, so he's probably opping from somewhere. Razor was U-Haul, wasn't she?
Mm-hmm. Well, they
Yeah.
both TP'd. One ran, one
Oh,
TP'd.
okay.
She should be.
Okay.
I'm just getting a team diff this game,
Yeah,
so
so nobody goes shower, so I mean, you don't really have to go shower, but um, you can swap it up again. I could show you another spot in hookah if you're not opping. So the box in the back right, you can sit on top of
mm-hmm.
that. Very good. So there's like swapping up where you play, but you can always there's only four spots you can defend from in this map. So swapping up like micro adjustments in each spot is also kind of useful.
So for the most part, I know all the spots. I don't think every game I switch it up is the thing.
Yeah, that's important to do. That'll get you into high diamond
Mm-hmm.
easily, just that alone. Is
Damn.
good try. You knew Sky's there, so even after the first kill, you could try to dash, but I'm being a little picky there with that. So good, but good trade either way.
They're in hookah.
Yeah, it's on that. That was like probably the worst spot that you could have got sky ulted in as well. So that's quite
Hmm.
unfortunate.
I thought about repositioning as soon as she popped it, but
Yeah, you could have just dashed, but that plate's fine too. What else could I show you? So like I don't. Do you play sight? I don't like playing sight. You can opt from back sight, but again, it's just a little bit passive. This is interesting. I don't know why he would do that if.
Breach is flanking
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, now he knows. Now they have to know he's here. I think you're honestly a little better than these players. Oh my god, I thought they
Damn.
gave that to him.
Well, I think I'm probably in a plat lobby right now, so
Yeah, you're.
my
I mean,
MMR is
you're
not super great.
definitely better than the enemy team.
So
So
I'll play really well in one game, and then I'll get matched into like a D2 lobby,
play
and then
garden.
just int.
Yeah, that's fine. If you're playing poorly, you can swap up and play a little more passive. Because playing aggressive, if you're getting killed is good.
I don't know if it's a mental thing
Probably a little
or
bit. Because the same
yeah.
thing happens when I'm in radiant lobbies. Even though I mean, they are better, but it's like sitting long. Oh,
Oh, I didn't press my button.
that's unlucky. I was gonna tell you to sit in the corner and long, like to the left of garden. Um,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
because then if they jump sight,
So
they're not gonna clear that. You just have to worry about long.
I don't know if it's because it's my first game or if it's because you're in call with me. These are not like mechanical things that I would normally mess up.
Like
So
dashing forward there.
yeah.
I mean, that's just unlucky. Yeah. But you knew there's a good chance someone would come long. I would play B again.
Yeah, I heard him, so I thought they're gonna peek at close corner though, not far
You
back.
can. You might want to ask. Oh, it's last round. Never mind. You get knives though. Buy like pistol here too, shorty or whatever you want. Sit. You can
Can you
sit
help me
on.
get orb here, breach?
You can sit on the orb and long. I mean the. What am I saying? On the ledge and long, and garden to the left. Once you get orb,
Yeah.
you can run down.
I think they're now they go showers.
Yeah, they're splitting. You can just rotate your breach. Tell your sage to res. Tough. Nice shot. You can dash updraft. Oh,
Uh,
good try. So a play that felt very natural to me there was to walk out, like walk out from I don't even know what it's called, just from your spawn and just walk out where the Reyna killed you from. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
I like to play in U-Haul a lot, so like walk into U-Haul and then flank them, because people for some reason get caught off guard by that a lot. Okay. Do you ever use Frenzy or do you opt for Ghost and Sheriff?
Recently I've been playing a little more Frenzy. I prefer Ghost or Deagle, but not when I'm entering. Like if there are 3 duelists on the team, then I'll probably Deagle.
If you're gonna go this,
Um,
you can dash like smoke and
I was
then
gonna,
dash.
hmm
Yeah.
I was gonna either do that or if we have more space, I might jump over Jenny
I would tell your team because it looks like you guys are kind of
and flank you.
spread right now.
What's the plan? Where are we going? B? B?
It's gonna be harder for your frenzy, and hookah's okay though. Okay, you can smoke dash out of hookah as soon as you can.
Yeah, that was my plan.
Could be long. Now you just chill on site. You don't want to push here too much. You can play in cubby. You can play
Oh, we don't
site.
have bomb. We don't have bomb, so
Sage is AFK next to it. You could get orb. There's a low chance they have the spike. Now they probably know.
yeah.
Oh, wait, it's just one. Just play together.
Don't peek yet.
This is kind of bad positioning from you guys.
Yeah, it's all 1v1s.
She could have already gone to your right. No, probably not.
She might be in our spawn.
She definitely could be.
Yeah, she is.
Just play together. Double peek her.
Now I plant for CT.
You play for, yeah, it's probably the best play.
Think she goes hookah.
Don't know. Could, sounds like it. Nice. So really, I think the Sage had wall. She could have just walled that. You could have told her to wall. One thing I am noticing, this might be your biggest downfall so far, is your comms are kind of passive. Like, I don't know how else to word it.
So
Like,
normally, if I'm not in a call with you, I'm very like vocal. Like I
okay,
feel like that's part of the reason why I've hit this rank, even with like my sometimes bad mental.
okay,
Uh,
yeah, that's very
is
good. Like there, I
so
would have
I'm just
just,
not talking to them really this game. So
yeah, that's fine. I would have just buy smokes, or can you even? You can't. Okay,
no,
it's fine. Just you can't. It's hard to dash here. Just take a. Oh, well,
that's
that's
unlucky.
unfortunate. Yeah, I would have just told the Sage. Let's. I would have either said let's double peek or just wall that. But if you already are vocal, it's good then.
She might be pushed up into that corner, close corner, in short. Never mind.
You know, Raze is there as well still.
Ray should still be A.
It's either
Oof. Rain is there?
where she misses every shot now.
Yeah. Backside, backside.
Shh. Oh. Hmm. Okay.
That was an interesting play.
Um,
That really sucks.
you can
False
like
comms.
hold tab. I mean. Okay. Where does Sky and Reyna play?
I'm not sure. I think.
Can you go to the other side of short? 3 spawn real quick,
Yeah.
and then buy shorty, and then smoke.
Dash you.
Yeah, just dash and try to look for a kill. This is the best you could do here on Eco. I would always tell my team I'm gonna dash. I don't know if you do that or not, but I figured it's worth saying. Can jiggle it. Just jiggle to see if there's someone there. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I suppose waiting is also probably to get you that kill.
All good.
Yeah, I would always buy shorty on rounds like this. Uh, I
Yeah,
mean,
I've been
especially on
buying
Jett.
shotgun more recently.
Yeah, just especially on Jett. It's like very you make it work so easily.
Oh, that's really unlucky. He can win this though. This is winnable.
Next round, think about going B. Right now I'm imagining it seems like their chamber play they all play kind of aggressive, honestly. So if they play aggressive, you don't really need to play as aggressive. She doesn't clear the corner. So
Minty.
you can go market and then hold the peak from hookah and then aggress. You can pop knives here and buy your other abilities. Buy
Yeah.
shorty or something. Yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. is perfect.
Actually, this lobby might be like
Walk up
a
on the
low
left.
diamond high flat lobby.
Yeah, I believe it. Chamber likes to peek this. Could be on the right side.
There's another one there.
Is he under hookah? Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
That's where I was.
he's backside. Nice.
Yeah. I was imagining him to be like on the box under hookah or under hookah. That's a really good spot on defense, by the way.
Well,
It's
I also kind of messed up.
yeah, you
Dash
mess up
should
the
have been
dash.
more
Yeah, and then
backside.
you would have
So,
probably seen him.
yeah.
That's a good spot for
One
defense
hookah.
though. If you're, it's kind of situational, but
I like to play that spot with a shorty.
yeah, it's really good. And like close hookahs are also good with shorty. Ooh.
Last one long. Oh, nice try, nice try.
So you might be able to buy gun and light armor here, maybe. Your team has to save. Or maybe just a different weapon. Yeah, buy another smoke. Buy another smoke, and then hold shower. Yeah, there you go. Don't know if they peek shower, but you could bank on it.
I think their Viper has been.
The Viper's like super aggressive. Oh, nice. Careful shower. Two are pushed. Good job. You have dash back. That should be all of them. You can rotate to B. Grab a gun. Hold tab. See if your team has guns. Okay.
Yeah, there's a gun down in showers if we want to go take that. If you want a better gun.
Have your gun out. Could already be pushing shower gun. It's 9 bullets as well.
I have dash.
I would tell Razor just ult. It's good now.
I
Careful
don't have any
heaven.
more smokes.
Yeah, this is good. You
Probably
could.
heaven.
This is where you don't need to peek very much. You can peek off your breach. Tell your breach to hide there.
I have 18 health, so I can't really peek this breach.
Yeah, all I have to do is just shoot. Unless he's hookah, you shoot whenever your breach is. He's gonna tap it. Yeah, perfect. So that you play that perfectly, because like you could have easily died there, given your health. But one thing you could do is like right there, I felt what the best thing to do is
What'd you say? It's no, it's someone else's. You want it?
the best thing you could do is if you expect him to tap it, hold the angle right as he's about to tap it, because he's gonna be probably looking at the bomb to
Right.
tap it. Whereas if you let him tap it, then he's gonna adjust his crosshair to look at you and shower, because that's where the obvious spot is for you to be. Chamber has ult. Go for that dash again, if you want. Could be under hookah again, or behind the... One's long. Can walk into that smoke. You know, Raze was Torday. Yeah, this is a play that you haven't done yet, so this is gonna... You can even walk through this if you want. Nice. That's a play you can... You can't really get away with a lot, but...
Yeah.
Talking about being aggressive, that's a really good aggressive play. Especially if you have a good aim.
Also, I have a really good server for this game, so like if I play on, there's another central server that I play on where I get like 45 ping, um, and my shots do not feel like they hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, request.
You can try short, hold short. They're gonna push it. They push it like almost always, I feel like. You have res. This is fine. They like pushing something, so you know, they might be shower. I'll walk up to the left, close. Try not to peek that up. You can ask them to TP, maybe?
You guys could TP
You
with that if you
ask
can
him to
grab
grab
it.
Spike and TP. Ask him to TP, yeah.
I
Just
think you
run through
TP.
spawn. Yeah, run through spawn. Nice. You can lurk, you can just lurk. It's gonna be a long run for you. You can either TP late or just see if one of them TPs. Oh yeah, okay. You
That
know
was
he was
almost
here with op.
really awkward.
Uh, tell him to wait. Nice. Okay.
Good
Yeah,
shit.
that's perfect. In my head, like it's really bad for you to try to take site there because one of chamber up and then there's one heaven. You really can't get out. You're really low.
Right.
So seeing your teammates' positions, it's really good for them to try to TP because they have cover to do that. And then you get the free kill on the Raze because she's not very good. Um, ask your breach to ult something. Ask your breach to ult U-Haul,
Can you ult you, Breach?
and then you can dash right after it. They like to
Can you
push
ult?
this.
Can you ult you? I'm gonna dash in a smoke.
That's all good. I would
I
have
got
waited.
body blocked there, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's unlucky. I would have waited for the ult to like hit that area, just because,
Gotcha.
the Raze was doing that before as well with the Marshall.
One you.
This is a really good spot. Unlucky though.
NT. That was 1v5.
I think you guys are best waiting for them to push you, honestly, because they're
Uh-huh.
extremely aggressive. You can knives here.
I can drop too. If you guys, yeah, we have money. Never mind. Actually, no
Uh,
breach request.
drop your omen. Or yeah, it's fine.
Also, Omen, I can drop you too.
Yeah, it's better for distribution of
So, Omen,
money.
so. I got you.
Yeah, sometimes people just don't listen, but
Wanting to do it.
that's the best thing you could do there. But shuri, but it's fine. You can walk up long. Help your breach. You don't need 3 hookah.
No, I
Oh,
missed.
I swear
I
that was on
whiffed
her head
so
too.
hard. I think it was a little to the right.
Yeah. Um,
We had 2 AFK this round, so
happens, I guess. Uh,
I don't
but
know
yeah,
how it should happen.
I
But, you
would,
know.
it seems like you don't walk long very much, so that's what I'm talking about, like swapping up where you go. Like
Mm-hmm.
just starting long and walking there, because you like starting market a lot, which is really good. But yeah, you've been pretty much everywhere except long consistently. It seems like. It's a kind of a close game. Doesn't really feel like it, but it is.
Yeah. So, I don't know if you have time, but I think next game, if we play one more, maybe let me play and then you just watch and see, like, because I feel like I'm not playing a normal game right now, and there are a lot of things that I definitely do.
You want me
At
to
the
like
same
just
time, things I
watch?
don't do. Yeah, like watch and then tell me like the differences in what you think I should do. If that makes sense.
Okay. You mean like watch and then not coach you while you play?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How about we do? I'll finish up the video and then I can do that after the video.
Yeah.
Because I want to show you stuff on this map. good. You can start walking up now.
I didn't think
See.
she'd re-peek that.
You think you'd play? You think is that because you think you'd play better if I like wasn't talking?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm trying to like
Multitask listening to me or being
a
distracted.
little bit, not necessarily distract. I don't know if I'm trying to like impress, if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Wow, I don't know how to kill this guy actually though.
She killed the Reyna.
Walk, walk long, walk up long like from the start of the round, and ask your team to let's slow play B or something.
You guys wanna play slow play B?
Just make no noise.
They really want to peak showers. I
You
don't know
can
if they
just
do
you
it
can go
every
long.
round.
You can go long alone. It's fine. Just default. Race has ult, so they should be fine. Sage could heal you. I like to look up close on the right instead of peeking,
Hmm.
and then just jiggling. Sky might flash. You can just wait for the sky to flash.
I think she definitely flashes this. She has been at least.
You can walk up. She's probably rotating, focusing her attention toward A now. You can tell your team to come B. Tell your team to come B. Oh, never mind, never mind. It's fine. You can just TP to A.
Let's just go A. Sky's still here.
Last one's
Or
B.
we could just kill her. That was really bad.
Or it could be a 2v1. Let's see. She gotta be CT.
She's only tagged 40. She's definitely CT though.
What are these smokes? Going
Going heaven.
heaven.
Nice.
Nice. Alright, one more. I would tell you race to ult somewhere. She probably will, but make sure she uses it since it's last round. Also, wait, hold tab again. Help your Sage get orb for res. If I were playing this game, I would say let's get Sage res and
Yo,
then
Sage,
let's
we
raise
should go
ult.
showers. Get you res.
Whether she does it or not is up to her, but other than that, race can ult.
I don't think the Sage and Omen have talked all game, so
Okay, I think one of them's
they're
chat
doing
ban,
their own thing.
but you can just wait for your race to make a play like that. This is really awkward. Going 3 showers is kind of bad, and now you don't have short control, and you're not gonna use res, of course.
They could be pushed up.
Oh, okay, never mind. Nice. Can walk in CT, walk in CT. Okay, smoking. Yep. Oh, that's unlucky.
And that's very unlucky.
I didn't hear the dog. I don't know if she
I
just
heard
popped it or
it,
not.
but she would have hit me with it no matter what. GG, boys.
Raise the hard carry. A good game overall though. Yeah, let's see their ranks.
Yeah, so it's like a
Yeah, it's about
mishmash.
sounds about right. You have any questions here? I'm gonna go and open up my Valorant.
I don't think so.
Okay, I think you played well. There's a couple things. I can just show you how to optimize like how you play on that map specifically. Um, but other than that, just like making sure the main like small thing that I saw was like you have your knife out where you should just have your gun out. Some of the time, like whenever I tell you to aggress forward, you can jump forward or like run or walk forward with your gun out. It's mainly if it's like in situations where you're exposed to where the enemy could peek you. Because if you're not exposed, you can just run freely with your knife out, obviously.
Right.
Um, so
The music in the background, you can't hear it, right?
only a little bit when you talk, but it's not very loud.
Okay.
Okay, can you see? You can stop your stream, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you have a lot of potential. It seems like your aim's pretty solid. Your op's pretty good. Maybe you could learn to op on attack a little bit. I can show you how to do that if you want.
Well, I probably would have opted more, but I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Do you feel comfortable upping on it? You said attacking is actually easier for you, which is rare actually,
Yeah.
but that's very good. So I could just show you starting with defense, just because if that's what you need help with, then that's what you need help with. I'll show you some plays I didn't see you do that I think
My
are
ult's
really,
ready.
really good. Get you a lot of kills. So the first one that you didn't try at all was over here short. Um, this
You can
play,
push up.
yeah. So this play actually, there's on the last round, nobody cleared this corner, and I was actually really nervous someone was sitting there. Because like the first person walked up, didn't clear it, you walked up, didn't clear it, and I was expecting everyone to die right there. But yeah, so sometimes people just don't clear this corner. You can just, on defense, you can just walk up here. I like to walk up on the right, and then obviously this is dangerous right here if someone's just sitting here watching you. But if there's no one there, you can just play a little off angle. I wouldn't sit like this, sit like this. And this is just like another aggressive play, because like you said, your aggressive plays worked quite well often. Um, Another, like, so this is also something that normally would work, but they weren't peeking this for whatever reason, so, yeah. So also, this spot up here, since you're playing Jett, is a little more passive, but this is really good if you expect a hard A push. Because if you're going here,
Here.
and there's, like, 4 short, then you're very high chance you're not going to get all 4 of them. You might get, like, 2, but, this spot's really good if they're pushing showers or just short, and you can catch them in the side of the head. Yeah, other than that, you played pretty well here. Like right here, you were upping from right here, and you were like going like this and like this, and you're like very conscious of how you're peeking it. So, yeah. Oh yeah, one more thing on attack. Whenever I told you to push here, do you ever do this play where like you get a kill in U-Haul, and then you kind of walk up like this?
Every now and then.
I would do this if you get a kill in if you get control of sight, and they're like they're rotating.
Here.
I would do this like always. I mean, not always. Like, if you do it once, then don't do it like the
Second
round
check.
directly
Yeah.
after. Yeah, but do this like if you haven't done it yet, do it. Just sit here like this. People rarely. You'll almost always get the jump on people. Sometimes people just run to heaven like this. Sometimes people will try to like clear this, but usually you'll get the jump on them because people don't do this a lot in Diamond. But yeah. So moving on over here. So, yeah, this spot's good. Not really for opping, obviously, but you're sitting out like this. This is good. You sit back like this is also fine. This block behind this box is kind of, I don't know actually if Diamond players spam this a lot. I feel like Diamond players don't spam that much, but this is kind of a good spot, especially if you're using a shorty. You can just sit like this, and then if they don't clear this, you can kill like 2 of them. But this is like an eco round spot because it's kind of risky. Can also just play close with here to the shorty or over here. But yeah, what I wanted you to do on pistol round was sit here like this. Ask your breach to sit over here. I say, hey, whoever's playing B site, come over here in hookah and shoot boombot for me, and then they'll shoot it. They can either after they shoot, they can either run back and hide or just fight. And usually they'll die, but if they die, I'll kill like 2 or 3 like this because these people are looking over here at whoever shot the boombot, and they're all distracted. Rarely will someone actually be looking at me while this fight's going on. So yeah, that's that. You can also play here. I think you already knew this spot though. As far as opping, can operate here. This is, you already knew this though, this is really good. And then the aggressive peek there. And then passive peek back here. You can also do from long here. Again, these are the most passive angles you could hold. So more aggressive angles, of course, are here. And then over here. And if you're not opping, this spot right here. And it's really hard for them to kill you. But and because people clear this, and sometimes people even clear like this, but if you're out all the way like this, you're higher than you normally would be, and you're in a really weird spot, so it should be kind of free for you to get a kill. And then you can also play shorty right here. And this spot's also not bad. Here's kind of risky, kind of not great. Yeah, Cubby's good. What else? You have any questions here about this map or anything?
I don't think so. It's unfortunate that I got fined because it's, I've played since beta and it's always been out. So
Oh, okay. You might have
like,
swap to another map real quick?
yeah. Maybe, I don't know, fracture.
Yeah, sure.
I feel like my fracture is absolutely terrible.
Yeah. So
I'll
this
have
is
games where I pop off like super hard, and then I'll have games where I'm just like, I don't know what's happening.
so this is a map that's it's better for Reyna, but Jett's still quite good on it for the most part. Just because there's like so many like flashes you could throw that work really well, a lot of fake flashes you can throw. But so you think you struggle more defense on this map, or just both attack and defense?
I think I struggle more with attack on this side, on this map specifically. I think defense I can play. There are more aggressive angles. Like there's like 3 or 4 of them that I can play where I will generally win. A 1-and-1 at least. I might trade like 1 kill for my death, which isn't generally always the best, but I know that I can always get at least 1 per round. Usually, I think attack is the main issue I have.
Okay.
I don't know where to dash, and like on Bind I can dash U-Haul and sit in my smoke, and I can go out like 3 different ways. But on this map I don't feel like
Yeah.
I don't know exactly where I can dash and smoke at the same time,
Okay.
and then come out like safe.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and say this just to preface this. So basically, on defense, the most common places enemies push is right here and here. So these are the 2 you'd expect the most. So if you're defending, I would play toward these 2 areas more often. But these 2, definitely dish is like the least pushed area, and over here is like the 3rd most common area to push. So keeping that in mind when you defend helps a lot. I'll talk about dashing in a minute. For attacking, I'll start here. I don't know why I chose here, but this is good. This is really good, like kind of lurk up area, because people will play like spots like this and like this, and then also behind the boxes. So these are the 3 main areas you have to watch for whenever you're pushing this. This you don't have to worry about at all, especially if your team's pushing over here, because enemies cannot be there. It's not possible. So you can jiggle this right here. If there's no one there for the first few jiggles, you can clear the boxes. And then I would just place my crosshair like this. They could still be behind this. This is a really good spot to play. You can just crouch like this, and then if they don't clear you, you can get behind them and get some free kills. So, yeah, so you'll often get plays like this where you can just sneak up behind them because they're so focused, like I said, on this side. Especially if your team's been pushing this way like very frequently, many rounds in a row. Or maybe like over here. Then you can get away with a nice lurk here. And this map's really good for lurking. Just because of how it's set up. You can walk up there, or you can walk up here and go up the rope. Usually someone might play up here. But if not, again, you get the free flank here. And yeah, so does that feel weird, or do you have like any questions about pushing from here?
No, I know another thing I like to do on like arcade specifically is dash up, draft up into tower to like catch people off guard. I do that a lot. I think probably a little too much. But...
Yeah, no, that's a good play. Yeah, but definitely something you'd only do like once or twice. As far as dashing here, I wouldn't like dash. Usually, you want to be pretty quiet here, unless because like I said, if you're trying to take control of site, this is the way to go. So that's where you'd want to dash from. Although if you do kill one here, you can dash like this and get onto site like that. Because then you're not really prone to there. But if you're just walking up, you kind of want to just lurk, see if you can get some opening kills for your team. People will often be here. So for defense, one of my favorite spots is right here. Because people walk up from right here, and then as they're running up to site, you can just swing on them, get a couple, smoke, peek from this side. This is also a really good spot. This isn't like really good, but this is a decent spot, especially for killing people that peek from there. Over
So
here.
when I have knives, and I'm on that box that you were just on for the double updraft, when should I even use that double updraft, or should I ever use it? 'Cause
Double
I've used
updraft?
it. Yeah, I don't have very high success with it. I know I can kill at least one usually, but
Oh, wait, up here?
yeah.
I think you. Wait, can you get up here without?
Yeah, you can jump. You can jump from tower. So you can
Here?
jump onto those dice from tower, and then you can double updraft there.
Yeah, I've never done this, but this is a really good play as well.
It's just like on bind, you have to like spam crouch.
Yeah. Oh, I should have shown you how to do that. I forgot. Basically, you know the box on bind, like that you can see as you're walking in from short. You can jump from those boxes onto the truck and then jump
Is it
on
like
top.
the half box?
Yeah, like there's like two little
Okay.
boxes, like little brown boxes. This play works, but it probably only work once. And if you can't hit the knives, then I would just not bother doing that. And you can play like a longer angle with your knives, like back here or something. Like jump.
Gotcha.
I don't know. Yeah, this spot's good. You can play up here, but again, this becomes more passive for a Jett player, unless they're just hard pushing. And then I don't like to hold this because this is where they're gonna check this, but you can peek as they're running, like right here, and you hear them. Same for over here. If they're running out, you can wait till they're running and then shoot them in the side of the head here after they've already like cleared this tower. So another thing, if I'm attacking from this side, since we haven't talked about this yet, always place my crosshair right here first, and then slowly start to clear sight. Could be behind here. And then from here, you kind of have to wait for your team, see what your team wants to do. But one thing I like to do, assuming you get a kill, like say someone peeks from here, you get a kill, you can smoke like this. Since you're a duelist, you can just kind of walk up in the canteen here. Make sure that you look over here. But if you can successfully make it into this area, this is essentially equivalent to pushing into spawn and bind, right? Or like that little thing from A site. So what I like to get up to is right here and do this play, because it's very, very rare for anyone to clear like that, to go like this. And this is like a god spot pretty much, and so is this spot right here. So if you're pushing B, you can get up through the rope right here. You play like this. I would play closer, because it's a little bit easier to kill them. You can even peek like this, but I would suggest just sitting here if you push B. Any questions for, I mean A, sorry. Any questions for B before I go
I
A?
don't think so.
Okay, so main way you push from A, it's very rare people to go dish, but I'll show you that after this. So here, jiggle this, of course, because they can be there. People like to opt from there. You know, you probably opt from there as well. So people will often throw like abilities through here, flashes, drone, dog. I don't think they can be here if you start here. So you could throw a smoke through here, and then like slowly walk out, throw a little deeper. Or you can even like throw a smoke here. Actually, I would throw it like around the corner so they can't see you, and then you can play like that. That's a play I haven't really done because I usually play right on this map, but that's something that comes to mind. Also on defense, if you have a shorty, play like this. So if anyone comes to the door, then it's free kill. The problem is people don't always come through the door, so if they don't come through, then they're gonna go side and you're gonna be left with the shorty to retake. But this is really good for eco. And you can always just go like this or something, just to force a fight. But if you do come through here, I would walk up close underneath here to the left so that they can't see you. They don't know if you walked out. And then you can often get a kill through sight. Also, what the hell is that? Okay. So yeah, those are the best plays you can do for the door. The door is really fun to play around. if you're playing defense, you can sit right here, and again just wait, and then peek whenever you think they're coming out, or you can just hold it from like over here and peek. If you're gonna go out main, this is an area I probably wouldn't dash. If you're gonna dash, I'd come over this way. There's a lot of places they can be here, so they can be right here, can be up here. You can spam this though.
Here.
I would suggest spamming a little more. I didn't see you spam much in that game, but again, that might be just because I'm watching or whatever. So you can spam that and spam here. One thing spamming does is it makes people feel like they're unsafe, so they'll like reposition or swing out. But you can also just get the like headshot and kill them like that. So from this point, I would just dash somewhere. You can dash like here, smoke wherever you want. I don't know. It doesn't really matter where you dash as long as you're dashing somewhere you think is good and you make control for your site or for your team. So something like this maybe. And then your team's running out with you, hopefully. So you can play up here whenever you get control of site. This is pretty good. You can hold like this, because sometimes enemies like to flank through here, and just hold like that, or you can hold like this. You can hold main. You can also peek out like this. Yeah, any questions about that?
None. I don't
Okay.
think so.
Does that make sense? Is that good?
Yeah.
Like helpful? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're opping here, you can up this angle. This spot's really good as well for like shorty or just cheese spot. Again, this spot only work like once, maybe twice, but probably just once. And so okay, we'll go ahead and move over to dish. So dish is awkward. That's why people don't like to push it very much. Just because like this, I think this is just bad design, honestly. But so you just have to kind of like pick a side and hope that they don't peek the other, and you can have like a teammate. So that's literally how I'd walk up. It's just like that. Because like if you're here, they can peek from either side and you're dead. So
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna come this way, this is what you have to do. Expect either, and then at some point you can. The problem is, you can, if you're really smart, you can take advantage of this on defense, and sometimes they'll make noise running up, and then you just wait here, and timing them. Like so, if they go that side, you just walk up this way, and then you can just do this. So always be aware of this. And if they come this way, then you can just kill them. So I don't know honestly what the best advice for this is. I would try to walk up. I wouldn't make noise because then you're giving them the upper hand in this scenario. But then like here they can be over there, right? So I don't know what to tell you for that, but usually no one does that, so that's the good news. Clear this corner. This is another good defensive spot. And this is again quite awkward. This is a really good dash spot that I just thought of. So like say your team's pushing out of A main or another teammate's about to drop from here. Dropping from here is kind of like a death sentence. Also, do you know you could do that whenever you drop if you shoot?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah. So this is like a death sentence because there's literally here. Peek from back here, up there. There's so many angles and you're in the middle of it all. So you can drop into a smoke and just hope that your team will help, or you can do this and try to get the enemy team to look at you. You can even do something like this, and then make the enemy team think that you dashed into it. That's like just like a trickery type play. But yeah, this play is just really awkward. I wouldn't come here unless you're lurking or just looking for a kill. See if because like if you're trying to push in from here, it's just really weird. Other than that, yeah, I don't know what else to tell you. Just try to look for picks. If you're out here, you're already exposing yourself to everything, so you could try to see if someone peeks here. Something like this. So if you're defending this, like I said, you can play there, do that timing thing, and then you can also just push. So another thing about this map is, in general, on any area, if you're defending, it's a really good idea to fast flank. So like, say you're peeking aggressively here with maybe knives, and then there's no one, and then your team calls hard A. I just run here like this. And then start walking here probably, and then you just flank them. And the same thing applies if you're here. There's no one, the enemy or your teammates call 3 or 4B, and you know they're running up the site. You can run. I would do the same thing probably, just like run like this. If they're if your team calls that they're already coming up the site, then why not? But if they're not, then an enemy could be lurking, so you have to be a little more careful. And then you get the flank again. And then you could do the same on the other side here, but I won't show that just because it's the same idea. But the
Yeah.
biggest takeaway I think is if you push up from
Here.
B, sit here, this spot's a god tier. You push up from A, come here like this, just wait. Again, this spot will work like once or twice, and then you have to start taking different positions and start getting a little more creative. But yeah, that's Fracture. It's a little weird map. It's kind of just like a big circle with 4 different areas you can push from. And the center of the map's their spawn, so. Also, we didn't talk about the ropes, but I don't. That's kind of. Basically, the main thing is don't shoot people while you're on the rope because you're very inaccurate on it, even if you're shifting. But yeah, you can do some cool things with the rope if you have the spike, for example, and
Spikes here.
you want to like go to a different site or something. I don't know. Yeah. Any questions here for this map?
No questions. I think we covered the main things.
Yeah. So that some of those spots should help you like tremendously, I think. Yeah. Also, the defenders always have the advantage on this map because they can rotate way quicker than you can because you see the distance
Here.
is much shorter than these
Would
here.
you say this is a CT sided map or an attacker sided map then?
Heavily, probably CT sided. Not maybe not heavily, but moderately CT sided, just because of that rotate premise. But it can. I mean, if you think about attackers, it can definitely help attackers or definitely be beneficial for attackers because you can sandwich people
Here.
very easily on either site, more easily on B. So you see most fights in higher ranks take place on B site, and if the enemy, if you're going A site, most people will go here, and then maybe you have like one lurk anywhere on the map, or maybe you go
Here.
dish. But like I said, dish is kind of trash to push. So yeah. Anything else you want to talk about?
I think that's it. I think Fracture. Is like the only map where I
You're a little
definitely don't
unsure.
have as much play time on it. It's newer, so and it
Yeah.
gets dodged quite frequently. So
Yeah. I actually like this map. Again, if you want to learn Reyna, this is Reyna's is a playground for Reyna, because like you can flash through here, throw one here.
Here.
If they shoot it, you know that they're there. You can flash through this, run through it. Throw fake flashes everywhere because it's a big circle, and like you see here, I could flash
Here.
like literally anywhere I want through this wall. But yeah, this is my one of my favorite spots is behind this because it can't be spammed through it, and it's just really good.
okay.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and end the video.